Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
she's gonna take it to 180 cities across the country. Yeah,
I hear you.
yeah, man.
That's rolling, Doc.
Okay,
Cameras are rolling, gentlemen.
okay. Well, Mr. Gary, we meet again. We meet again.
And that's a great meeting.
Oh yes.
Great meeting. It's always good to meet with you.
Oh yeah. Thanks, Doc. We appreciate you. And we're here in the Willie Gary offices. Now I understand that this was a hotel.
Yeah, it used to be the old Pelican Hotel.
Right.
This was a show place, man.
Mm-hmm.
This hotel used to accommodate the rich and the famous
Right.
from Hollywood, from
Mhm.
California,
Mm-hmm.
you know, Clark Gable and all those people. When they
Right.
come into West Palm
Mm-hmm.
and it got crowded down there, so
Mhm.
they wanted a hideaway. So they get in their yachts and they come up here to Stewart, and they would wine and dine here at the Pelican Hotel.
Wow.
And of course, I had the opportunity to work here as a busboy,
Right. That's what I understand.
washing dishes and a dishwasher
Right.
when I was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
And the strange thing about it was that, and that's why as we were talking this morning,
Sure.
I said never, you know, get so big and don't forget
Mm-hmm.
the bridge that brought you over.
That's right.
And don't forget the people you met on your way up.
That's right.
Because you may need them again.
That's right.
You know?
Oh yeah.
So be careful
Right. That's right.
how you treat people.
That's right. That's right.
You know, because sometimes you can entertain strangers, guys.
That's right.
Guy-
Oh yeah.
What goes around comes
Comes
around.
around.
Well,
Mhm.
little did the people know that worked here
Mm-hmm.
that one day I'd own the place.
Huh.
And as a matter of fact, some of those that were working here when I was here were still here when I bought it,
Wow.
and they were still here.
Right.
You know, and one of the guys he was a mean guy. Used to use the N word, and
Whoa.
he talked down to me for no reason.
Right.
Just treated me, and I was
Mhm.
just a young lad trying to
Right.
put food on the table.
Sure. Sure.
13 of us, and we all
Right.
had to work, and
Right.
but he called me the N word for no reason.
Right.
And Lee, I had to go to the back door
Wow.
to get in the building to go to work. We couldn't come in the front door.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, and of course, he was the dock master. He used to handle the boats and the yachts, but
Mhm.
he was mean to me.
Just mean for no reason.
And Doc, he was still here.
Wow.
You know. So remember, what goes
Go
around
around.
comes
Comes around.
You know the rest of that
Oh
story.
yes. Oh, we know the rest of the story. Well, you know, looking at this place, and you have totally refurbished and remodeled and everything, and it's a beautiful place. I'm looking at your office, and I'm saying I would love to come to work every day if I had an office like this.
Yeah, and we got a full gym down on the second floor.
Right.
Yeah, we got a sauna, steam.
Mhm.
We do the massages, and they do the weight training down there. And all
Wow.
that.
Wow.
And all the employees get credit for putting time in the gym. They get
Wow.
credit for time off.
See, that's good. That's where you force people into hell.
That's right.
Some of them don't have to be forced. Some of them
And
have
plus they have clear heads,
Right.
you know,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
and
Mhm.
you know it increases production.
Right, right. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. That's great. Well, Doc, let me ask you this. I wanted to get to your foundation because you, as I mentioned earlier, you do so much work with community and civic and philanthropy. Tell us about this foundation and how it
The
started.
Gary Foundation.
Right.
It started my wife Gloria and I
Mhm.
started it, and she used to be the CEO of it
Right.
until my son Kenny,
Mhm.
you know, came back and to stay in Stewart,
Mhm.
and he took over. He's
Right.
the CEO of the Gary Foundation now,
Mhm.
and of course my daughter-in-law, Tanisha Gary,
Right,
is she's a lawyer,
right,
married to my son, who's she is the executive director.
right.
She runs the day-to-day operations of
Sure.
the foundation. I mean, we've had gifts as high as $10 million
Wow.
in stock that were given to us from people who loan.
Wow.
Had a guy that was a client of mine. He had this corporation, and he said, "Hey, you know, you guys are doing a great job." So
Mhm.
here's $10 million in stock.
Wow.
So we give a lot of scholarships
Oh yeah.
out to kids
Mm-hmm.
that would never get a chance to go to college.
Sure, sure.
Through the Gary Foundation, we raise monies every year with our Willie Gary golf tournament.
Right, right.
We have the Willie Gary football
Right.
classic where we raise money for Shaw University and for Everett Waters,
Right.
and all done through the foundation. So
Sure.
it is busy all year.
Wow.
Busy.
Wow. Yeah, I can
Reaching out to kids.
Right, right. I can imagine, and with also you also one of your sons also runs the insurance group, right?
Yeah, now that's my brother.
Oh, your brother. Okay.
My brother
Your
has
brother,
the Gary Insurance Group.
Right, insurance.
And he is here in Stewart,
Mhm.
Shaw University.
Right.
We both went to Shaw
Mhm.
University. He's committed to giving back to historically black colleges.
Mhm.
He's nationwide now with this insurance group.
Right, right.
And of course, my son Sekou is practicing law
Right.
down. He was my partner here in the firm,
Right.
and so there was a choice between staying with me or going to South Beach. And, I didn't have a
So he
choice.
stayed with you, right?
No. Like if a man made a beeline to South Beach.
Right. Oh yeah. I'm sure. Yeah. But I'm saying he's very successful in his own right.
Yeah, he has
Miami.
a building a great practice down there.
Right.
He's a fine lawyer.
Right.
The boy has it. There's no
Oh,
doubt
yeah.
about it.
That's great.
He has what it takes to be as good as anybody in this business.
Oh yeah. And last question I want to ask you, and then I want to transition us back to what I call the big house, where you do.
It's a little something.
It's a little something. 25,000 square is just a little something.
Yeah.
But listen, I want to ask you with regards to this whole notion of negativity in the African American community. Recently, NAACP buried the N word.
Right.
What are your thoughts about that? The whole use of the word. I mean,
Yeah, I think in the black community, it's something that was not as abrasive and offensive as it is outside of the black community.
Mhm.
But at the end of the day, I guess you got to practice what you preach.
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
You got to practice what you preach.
Right.
And for that reason,
Mhm.
I understand the NAACP, Rainbow Push with Jesse Jackson and Al
Right.
Sharpton with Action Network, and of course Mark the Urban League and all of them.
Right.
Are on the same page there.
Sure.
And at the end of the day, you create so much confusion,
Mhm.
and it's sending too many different signals
Mhm.
for you to use the N word and expect a person of another color, to just automatically react differently.
Mhm.
I mean, human nature would say that if the rappers and if Willie Gary and if Lee and all us, if you're gonna do it, you're gonna take that kind of position. Well then, how you gonna police anybody else?
Sure. Right.
So for that reason, I think I think it's a good thing. I think that we all will be better because we bury that.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't have a good taste about it.
No.
And the definition and the meaning of it from day one, when it was used against us, was always bad. It carries bad memories of when that word was used when people were being hung, when people died, and they were being dumped in lagoons in the Mississippi River and all
Right.
that. So
Right.
so for that reason, I think it's a time. The time is right,
Mhm.
and it's the right thing to do.
Right. Well, we certainly know it's the right thing to do, and I know that you, I think Ebony voted you as one of the top 100 influential African Americans in America. I mean, that's...
Well, I'm trying to be like you.
Come on, Doc.
I'm gonna get there. I'm working on it.
Come on, Doc. I mean, really, I mean, that's quite an honor because when you think about, and see, when I think of influence, I'm not thinking about just money. I'm thinking about influence in terms of allowing your work to be a testimony to your commitment and passion for what you do. That's the way I define it. I'm not sure if it's the way Ebony does, but that's the way I define it. And so, for me, I would rank you in the top 10.
Well, I
No, and I
appreciate.
mean that sincerely. I really do.
I appreciate that,
Yeah.
and just know I won't let you down, Lee.
Right.
Every day of my life, I try to use it to make a difference, to help
Right.
shape society. I know this is not just about Willie Gary, about all of us.
Mhm.
We're in this together,
Right.
and that's why, as I said earlier in our talk and the discussion,
Right.
that hey, we're in this together, and
Right.
we have an obligation to reach back and help
That's right.
somebody who's less fortunate.
Right.
So and if doing that, I thrive on it, and if doing that, will cause people to feel that, hey, Willie's doing something worthwhile
Mhm.
and it's worth the recognition, then hey,
Right.
so be it.
Right. Well, you're definitely doing it, and
I'm trying.
Right. Let's go over to the house and let's talk some more, Doc.
Let's do it.
Appreciate you.
Let's do
All
it,
right.
Doc.
Thanks, man. Okay. All right.